everyone, my name is Alpha. Welcome to plummysims and welcome to another speed build. I hope you're all doing well and having such a wonderful day. So today we are building in the world of Hanford and Bagley, and this time we're building a kind of bungalow. So the main idea of this build was kind of like another Japanese build. So there's this style called Muji, or actually Muji is a fashion brand. They're not only focused on fashion, but they're more like lifestyle brand. They have some, of course, some fashion items, and they also have some accessories, and they have this kind of like stationery, I believe. So actually they're kind of like IKEA, I suppose, but not like focused on like home decor and furnishings. They're more like when Uniqlo and IKEA have a baby, so it's something like that. And the style actually was very, I would say it's kind of like a Zen-like situation. So if you don't know what Zen style is, that's basically a kind of like a very minimalism style, not very ornamental, and everything just very white and kind of like very neutral and very warm tone. So the wood tone is very warm. They have almost zero ornaments, so they're very minimal, but they look nice, if that makes sense. But the thing is, when I decided to do like zero decoration, this house looks unfinished, and I just don't like that at all, because I love when my builds look, they kind of like lived in, but when I didn't put any decoration, they look very empty and also kind of I don't know, like very like starter home, if that makes sense. So I decided to do a little bit of decoration here and there just to make this space looks a bit lived in. And I also decided to just do like a bungalow situation, so not too many bedrooms inside of this house. And the color palette is very basic there. I think that's the main focus of Muji style or Zen style, Japanese Zen style house or buildings in general. So I try to make everything looks very simple, basically very lived in, but not too busy, and still very warm and cozy and something like that. So we have two entrances here. So the first entrance leads to this kitchen and dining space over here, and also the second entrance leads to the living space. The living space is not that big, and this is supposed to look a bit more traditional. So we don't have that many open floor plan here and there, but it's still kind of open. So it's semi-open, because I realized when I did the floor plan of this, if I close everything off, it will look very busy and very full. So I don't like that, and that's basically the opposite of Zen style or Muji style, whatever it is. So it's semi-open, which is fine. And I know from far away this house looks very basic, just doesn't excite me that much, but I really like how it looks on the inside. It's so cozy and so warm. I really want to change the weather on my game into fall, because it's supposed to be fall in, I don't know, like a few days, maybe like 1 or 2 weeks from now. So I really want to change everything to be fall and see what's the difference. And I think it will look pretty. I've never played with other seasons besides summer, and it has to be on heatwave, because the lighting is the best when it has heatwave weather. So I'm really curious though. I think it's going to be looking really good. I mean, the lighting and the world itself. So anyway, we have 2 bedrooms and 2 bathroom situation over here. So we have an ensuite bathroom, and we also have like a regular bathroom for the another household member. So you can fit up to, I'm not sure, I think 3 sims total. Yeah, I think 3 sims total. I could be wrong, because I built this before we have the spa day update and I've been building like crazy lately, but they all look really bad. I kept bulldozing everything because they just didn't look right. So yeah. Anyway, the master bedroom is quite big. It's not that big, but for the size of this house, it's rather big, and I decided to do this very dream home decorator situation on the master bedroom. I think it's one of my most favorite game pack besides Jungle Adventure and Spa Day. I love Spa Day even before we got the update, so the only reason why I use dream home decorator like crazy on this build because we have this beigey, very neutral wood tone and white swatch on every single items that came with that pack. So I kind of went crazy with that pack. I'm so sorry if you don't have dream home decorator, but this house used a ton of dream home decorator and I love it. I really like this build. I really want to spend like, I don't know, like few weeks on this house, maybe spend my holiday on here because this looks very cozy and I don't know, it doesn't look very realistic, but this house is the most realistic, one of the most realistic builds I've ever done, so that speaks a lot. And we are now on the other bedroom, so this is the kind of like kids bedroom. At first, I really wanted to do a double bed here, but the space is very small, so I decided just to do a single bed. And yeah, I think we just have to finishing up the decor pieces over here on the kids bedroom, and after this we'll be finishing up the exterior. I'm not sure, I totally forgot the step of this build. I edited the video like, I don't know, like a week or two ago, so it's been quite some time since I built this. And recently I've loved doing this like a pendant lamp on every of my builds, just because when it has this kind of like a warm light, like a more yellowy light, they look cozier and somehow calling my name. So I recently did that on my latest build, which isn't done yet because I kept bulldozing everything, just like I said before. So anyway, we just hop off to the exterior part over here, and this is a big lot. It's not that big actually, it's a 30 by 20 lot, I think. I could be wrong, I think it is, but this house is very small, like it's tiny. It's not a tiny house, but I think no, it's not a tiny house. This is a little big for a tiny house or even small house, but it's still really small. It's not that small, but it's on the smaller side. But the lot is so big, like so big. I have no idea why I picked this lot because I think the lighting is really good on this lot, but it took me forever to finishing up the landscaping. But at first I really wanted to do a kind of like a pond situation, but I decided to scrap that idea off and just put a ton of plants, like a ton of trees, debug trees from Cottage Living, which has one of the best debug landscaping ever. So I just decided to do this kind of like overground situation with the bushes because the surrounding area is kind of like overground, and I decided to do that. And I haven't play tested this yet, so I'll make sure to play test everything before I put this on the gallery, but most of the times it works just fine. So anyway, I think that is it. We just have to finishing up the landscaping a little bit, put on some terrain paints, and I think we'll be moving on to the screenshots. So if you want to download this build, this has been up on the Sims 4 gallery. You could find it under my AID, which is elfathiera, or under the hashtag plummysims. You could also click the link in the description box below that will bring you to my Ko-fi website. You can download it from there. There's two links on my Ko-fi. So the first one is the direct link to my gallery, and the other is the download link for the tray files, and it's totally free. So yeah, I really hope you did enjoy this video, and if you do, please make sure to hit the thumbs up button. Also make sure to be subscribed to the channel if you haven't already, and if you'd like to, you could also ring the bell so you'll be notified every single time I upload a new video. So yeah, I'm going to wrap this voiceover right now. Thank you so much for joining me today and supporting my channel. Enjoy the rest of the screenshots, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!